Hello, Libra. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Libra, this week we are specifically tapping in to the very enormous, call it very enormous eclipse energy that is taking place in September. We are just on the other side of the full lunar eclipse that occurred in the Pisces North Node. So that's kind of the basis of what this reading is about. Because it's a north node and it's an eclipse, it's sort of like a profound energy about new things and new beginnings and going towards energies that we have not typically explored yet. Areas of our life that our soul has sort of been waiting to get us to. So that's what I'm asking here. That's what I'm asking in this reading is like, what is the new for Libra? What newness is coming into Libra's life here? I've already pulled a couple of oracle cards to get started. From the Starseed Oracle deck, we have the Seas of Mintaka. See potential, bring unconsciousness to light. I took a bit of time with this card, and I read it, and it's very interesting. It talks about, this card is talking about how Carl Jung said that the things within us that we do not bring forward to our consciousness, the things that we do not make ourselves aware of about us, are what end up appearing in our life as fate. So it can to some, it's like you're not looking at it in here. The universe says, I'm going to get you to look at it out here. Right? And a lot of times that looking at it out here is very uncomfortable. But you are bringing something about yourself to the surface. That's what you're doing. You're bringing something about yourself here to the surface. And in doing that, you are not going to have it coming into your life externally. You're going to address something really important here internally. And it's going to divert or prevent the manifestation of some type of fate that is intended to make you look at something about yourself. The underlying is weight. It's not yet woven. It's not yet time, things are being woven. So that's the energy that you're coming from. So it could have something to do with patience. It could have something to do with feeling like you need to accomplish something now. You need to make something happen now. Maybe this weight is an energy that you have been able to master for yourself. And in doing that, and maybe even in this waiting energy, if there's something significant that you're waiting for in your life, you're going to bring something up from the unconscious. And like I said, this is very, very good. It's very good. Now, the card that came out in the Return of Spirit Oracle deck is the Violet Flame. That really mimics the Seas of Mintaka card. Because the Violet Flame is looking at things about ourselves that can be very difficult. Looking like struggling through a journey here. But, wait, there was an actual specific, and I read it, I thought, oh my God, it's just like, the experience you are having right now, although painful and challenging, is providing you with the means and opportunity to clearly see what is and is not working in your life anymore. Right? And the only way to conquer the shadows in our life is to turn off the lights and face the darkness head on. This is a process of purification. The violet flame shines its light, providing you the way and means to see your way out of the inner darkness once the shadows have been conquered. This is nearly complete, sweet soul. Just know that once you have made your way through, you will be stronger, both within yourself and on your journey. You will have more clarity about your path and how you want to walk it. This is very profound to me, that you are bringing, it's almost like a shadow, and I'm seeing somebody like expel it, like a cat, like a fur ball. Like this is coming out, and when you take it out, and then you can see it, like, let's imagine it's a fur ball. It's a fur ball. And you get it out. It's like, oh, there it is. Now we acknowledge it. You know what it is. And it's out of you. So you also know, like, it kind of gives you a sense of what you don't want to manifest. I don't want to manifest furball, Cindy. It's, you know what I mean. It's almost like regurgitating something or getting it out. It's purging it. There's possibly an unconscious habit here, way of thinking, navigating. Something here that is not part of your highest good. And you're going to bring this into the light. And you're going to look at it. And I'm feeling like maybe you've been on a very long journey to do this. Because the violet flame is a bit of a long journey to do that. So this looks to me like the newness here that's coming in for you is the aha or the healing that comes in at the end of a very long journey of self, right? And to understand, though, like, even though I'm saying like it's something that's coming at the end, it's creating the new, because you aren't going to walk forward and create this in your life. You aren't going to walk forward and accept this into your life, whatever that is going to be, right? So, okay, so this is also interesting. Gifted voice. Gifted voice. Wait, it's not yet time. Maybe there's something here that you want to say. Maybe some of you have a strong singing voice. Maybe some of you are really good public speakers. Maybe some of you are totally unaware of this. And that there's a gift that you have with your voice, but it's like you've been waiting to use it. So I'm kind of wondering if there's something here that you've been waiting to say. Yeah, there's something here that you've been waiting to say. I think you're going to have the opportunity to say it. And this is taking you to the end of a very long journey. Like if it's not been time, it's like it is time. So let's see. Let's see. What are you bringing up out of the unconsciousness? What is Libra bringing up out of their unconsciousness? The Hanged Man. Spiritual enlightenment. Well, you know, you get much better than that. Wow. Gosh, it's Pisces though too, which is so interesting, right? Because we just went through this North Node in Pisces eclipse. The Hanged Man. A change of perspective, a completely different viewpoint. I want to say about yourself and then of the world. And then the seas of Mintaka are interesting. It's like sort of this idea of a planet here where it is mostly water, and the waters are so crystal clear that you can actually see below the surface for miles and miles and miles. Yeah, it almost looks like crystal diamond, like liquefied diamond or crystal. And that is to be able to see at great depths, to see yourself at great depths, and to see the world at great depths. What is the potential that you will see? Seeing potential. Ooh, the Ace of Cups, healing. There's an opportunity here to heal something deep within yourself, and I feel like around you, like with those around you. Seeing the potential, the Ace of Cups. The unconsciousness is the Hanged Man. The Nine of Cups. The Star. And the Six of Wands. Whatever you're about to see is fucking awesome. Like, it's really, really awesome. This could be, There's something here about yourself that you do, like, if you, by bringing this out, whatever it is, I'm not getting a specific detail. That often happens. And when it does, I feel like it's because this isn't a private reading. Okay, this is a group reading. But you're all going to have something in your own little way here, like your own personal story of something that is inside you that needs to come out. When this does trigger like an enormous amount of healing. And it's kind of like I'm seeing somebody coming out of this dark tunnel and into like the sunlight. And it's just, it's like the tunnel felt cold and damp, right? And I'm literally feeling it on my feet. Like it's like cement, a cold, damp cement floor on bare feet. It just sort of like, it seeps from your feet up into your body and then stepping out onto like a warm stone. Like it's still, like it's not cement, but it's like stone, natural stone, and it's in the sunlight. So it's warm. Immediately you feel the warmth in your feet and it radiates up into all of you. Like even though you're standing in the sun, you feel the warmth in your feet first and it moves right up through you. That's like what this feels like with this violet flame energy. There's some type of wish or fulfillment here that you will bring into your life by doing this, by bringing this unconscious whatever into the open for yourself. This might even be something that resonates with other people in some way, like it connects you. It might resonate with other people in terms of, maybe there's an experience that you're having and you're open with it. So other people are like really relating to that and cheering you on and going, yeah, no, exactly. That's how I feel. It's healing. It's incredibly healing. It is. It could even be in some way here that you've been blocking yourself from receiving more divine energy, or you've been limiting it. The Ace of Cups. This is the potential. The Ace of Cups. The Four of Cups. The Ace of Swords. And the Seven of Wands. This is an uncomfortable truth. This is an uncomfortable truth about the bigger picture and what you've been missing. The uncomfortable truth about the bigger picture and what you've been missing. Now, when I say that, though, this might be uncomfortable for other people. It might be uncomfortable for other people. And I want to say that's fine. Let them take their own journey, because the cards that you have coming out here are absolutely spectacular. Like this is telling you that you're on the right path. You're going in the right direction. This is also like maybe even declaring. It's like a declaration. This Four of Cups to the Ace of Swords. Like there's a negative focus here. And because there's a negative focus, well, I don't know. No, you're going to have to figure it out. But it's like declaring that, right? Like there's a negative focus here. And because there's a negative focus, we're missing the higher cup. We're missing the deeper healing. But with the Seven of Wands, I find that fascinating because it just, the way it comes in, it's almost like others may not want to hear it. Misery loves company, right? There's that sort of vibe with that. The Violet Flame. Wow. Oh, Temperance. How interesting. It's like waiting in the dark tunnel. Wait. Temperance. Wait. And is it interesting? Like it's not yet been woven. There's all this cosmic energy that's going in here. It's almost like you've been waiting in the tunnel. You've been waiting in this tunnel patiently. Oh my God. The Ten of Wands is on the bottom. Oh, it's on the bottom. Well, she's on the bottom of the earth, supporting so much here in this weight. The Six of Swords. Oh, I love that change. Do you see how this person is actually going in a different direction? There's a direction that you've been going here that has put so much weight on you. And then when you go in the other direction, you're being carried. Instead of carrying the weight of the world, God carries you. Isn't that interesting? Maybe you're walking in the wrong direction in the tunnel. And God's like, you don't even have to walk. Just turn around and I'll carry you. You don't even have to walk. Just turn around and I'll carry you. Wow. The Page of Pentacles is a fresh, explorative, learning something about yourself, learning about life. I really love that, though. That's one of my favorite channeled messages. Instead of going in that direction and carrying the weight of the world, God is just asking you to turn around and I will carry you. I don't know. I almost feel like to say anything after that, it just feels like so little. Because that's such a big part of this message. Let's look at, what's this gifted voice? Is it, maybe there's like, I don't know. Have you been suppressing your voice? In what way are you gifted here? The Nine of Swords. You're gifted. You're gifted with overthinking. You're gifted with the swords. Gifted with the swords. The sword energy. I want to say it's... yeah, I think Aquarius and Gemini hold that energy better than anyone. Gemini, obviously, the Nine of Swords is theirs. But you're gifted with worst case scenario thoughts, overthinking, thinking yourself awake at night, the Eight of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, I feel like this is looking like, to me, somebody who's gifted with doubting themselves, like thinking, overthinking something to the point where they end up doubting themselves. And the voice. Voice. The Hermit. Yeah, no, yeah. It's not saying. The Wheel of Fortune, waiting for the right time. The Two of Cups, and the Chariot. Waiting. This is like anxiously waiting to say something. Anxiously waiting to say something. I don't know. And I don't know. Like, maybe this is something that you're going to say to a family member. Maybe this is something that you're going to express and bring to the light to, I don't know, honestly, it could be anybody, anything. But it's huge. Like, the healing capacity of this is enormous. Like, it's going to prove to some degree here how powerful, like, one or two words can be. Wait, it's not yet time. Things are being woven. Oh my, the Death card. A rebirth, to be reborn here. To rise out of the ashes. I feel like you're approaching the right time. Really, it looks like you are starting to, like, that time is starting to happen. The Eight of Wands is at the bottom. Ah, how lovely. Going in the right direction, which is also interesting with the Chariot. When we look at the difference between these two energies. Carrying more than you ever should have to carry, but walking in the wrong direction. Turn yourself around and God will actually carry you. I love that. We're not done. We're going into the Journey of Love Oracle deck. For me, this deck is from God's mouth to your ears. And we are going to get a message for you, Libra, in this very intense eclipse energy. Ooh. 33. God speaks. It was 2020 when I held that up. Well then, okay. I hope you are going to turn around, whatever that means, and let God carry you. Because God is going to speak here. Maybe God speaks through you. Maybe like God speaks through you. Gifted voice. God speaks. The divine is speaking to you directly. Underneath the silence, there is the endless music of love, pulsating throughout the universe. Within that sacred sound, there is guidance. It may or may not have words. It may be a feeling in your heart that you can only access when they are still, relaxed, dancing in a yoga practice, or even half asleep. It assures you that behind any struggle or challenge, there is only ever the divine seeking you out, calling you to surrender some fear or doubt or other so you can move closer. Trust in the sound of love beyond anything else. For in truth, no matter what may appear to be, there is nothing else. This oracle brings you guidance. You're being loved into becoming. Be open to being shown the divine genius in all that is happening. If you feel you are being nudged, know you are being nudged by the divine. If you feel you are being held back, know you're being held back by the divine. All is happening perfectly for you, and all will unfold in divine timing. The divine is speaking to you. When you are captivated by the beauty of nature, or in illogical sense that everything is okay, listen. That's the divine talking to you, reassuring you that all is unfolding according to spiritual law in perfect cooperation with your own destiny. And we have our little poem. When the first sound was born, the air was filled with fantasy, like the flower's sweet perfume. Alive in the moment, there was nothing else, only the energy coursing through my body and the tears on my cheeks. I was carried away on the strings, each note striking a chord within, and answering with the emotions of my soul. How priceless the surprise, how powerful the memory to be with the violin when it sings. Oh, it sounds deep, but I understand it. I'm going to go do the extended Libra. In the extended Libra, because this eclipse is around a full moon, the full moon does also symbolize like closures, ending cycles and closing things off here. So in the extended, I'm going to look at what cycle, what is closing, sort of like a once and for all for you here. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. There's 2 options in the description below if you would like to follow me to the extended. Thank you so much, Libra. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.